jadi yang mantap adik-adikan yang mantap kalah pintu kembali kita orang-orang itu mendengar bukan apa gitu normalnya kita orang itu Gopay praktek ya seru itu seru aja kamu kartu ini video beda lah sirah pun tadi dicekal orang yang kayak gede ini apa ada detik deh tempatnya beda ya tadi yang kita kan gitu kita lihatnya kan yang pakai kerja belah lagi orang bawayan ya kan kalau kerja kerja jauh yang kerja sama tapi orangnya yang membuka konsulat dan sampai hari bilang dewan pakai kunci gitu ini kan udah ada bagus di mana Ngobrol sebuah
Oz, reveal thyself!
Masih
It is as the stars foretold. Delved into death. Useless. Everybody stand back!
Disappear! Worthless! I wasn't done.
The hunter becomes the hunted.
itu orangnya mereka paling bunga lebih lima ngomong kan karena kitanya lebih ada ini yang beliau masih luar kepala ya nanti naon kaya gitu kayaknya kurang demo di bawah
daily misi
baru mana di sini gitu makanya tentunya apa
Shake it and stir. Let me scribe. Written in the stars.
Lament! Worthless! Here!
dia mana kita hah dia tinggal ya tidak ada yang orang masalah yang kita akan ayah ya
Shadows of thought. Sketch that. I'm going in.
Evil conquering! Here!
mana Harus ngawur-ngawur lihat ya.
Boring. The rain stopped. I don't concern myself with the weather.
What if I were to go around the ruin garden?
Worthless.
Decided by destiny. Off we go.
Oh iyalah.
Change the subject.
It'll still be.
Was.
Right. Adventure time. Teamwork is dreamwork. Let me scribe.
Lament. Here.
Buset.
Fate is upon you. Get out of here! I'm going in!
Evil conquering. Worthless.
Ad Astra. Ad Astra.
Mana itu berbeda yang dengan video apa ya? Jadi memang itu sawah ya. Jika anu di itu kan di oke. Dulu di oke kan.
Langsung event. Bun?
Jadi kalau beli Benda kau dia tinggalnya.
Those
Ih. Terbuka dalam 1 hari.
Naikin di 7,7 ini dua ini.
Naon di 7,7 naon?
Kurang tadi mau dapat dua ya, dapat 7,7.
Tes
memories.
kode redeem. Kode
Dark.
redeem. Oh, nanti Genshin Galaxy.
Kayak sama gitu sih.
Bener dong. Bener.
Tadi lah kita ada di kopi tadi. Gawe kopi di pagi ya mau itu.
Gugun.
Kopi sih pakai.
Gugun. 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 Nah, orang mah Genshin Galaxy lain primogemnya.
Wah,
Anger mora orang masih.
orang gimana nih? Dan mobil di 200 gua tuh.
Eta mah update meureun. Iya update.
Kami pernah bisa dibarukan nih.
Acan.
Anu kunjungi ke halaman karena itu.
Acan di mana? Itu. Kamu dapat penukaran kode mora 10.000 dahareun. Genshin Epic saruan.
Orang gitu. Halaman di mana-mana yang semoga
Event pengumuman. Dah. Setengah roh ngetikan event mada itu. Genshin naon? Genshin Epic asal guys tadi. Aduh hese ieu mah. Genshin gift mah aya keneh teh nya. GS genep A. S genep A. Genep A. C J.
Reduced to just standing around. How absurd.
All I can think about is Diluc.
Di 75 KNP. Cek tes ya penukaran berhasil naon penukaran kode kamu telah menggunakan kode penukaran. Kompensasi maintenance rutin tadi nanti 200 mah. Cik kuasi heula pulau misterius basa-basi poci naon deh. Woi cih 5.000 dong orang Event mesti jalani event baru.
Tuker.
Kayak beres event iya nya. Gua semingguan.
Ini rapor di itu.
Hah?
Orang Resina dituker-tuker kan
Ya, ayo
di
loba
konden kan.
plagiarization meureun.
There she is! Over there!
Asik li geningnya. Dia ada di sana.
Hey! We haven't seen you in
Jauh mau
forever!
menang sih Klin.
Orang menangan berat. Bung sikli orang. Yang kajuha.
Oh! It's Mr. Honorary Knight and Paimon!
Si Klin.
Takahan hari naik.
Yo ya kena
I was
siang
just about to go find you too!
ini nang oke sini siang teh ini.
Terrible letter!
Pantu jauh jeung sikli mah.
Di Monang.
Mending sikli cek orang. Ieu Yanpei mah.
A terrible letter? Yes, from a person that won't acknowledge that Klee and Dodoko
Dodoko.
are family. They even said they want to test Klee and have Klee go to Dodoland.
Anu Ipan si Barbara nama can
There's
kebuka.
no need to rush. Slow down.
Unggal poe kudu main.
A very bad
Cenah tadi
bad
nempo
guy.
batur mah.
He's called Dodo King.
Ngumpulkeun keong kakara kabuka.
Who's Dodo King? Paimon also hasn't heard.
Ontan
Nope.
iyanya.
Wait. Why did you say all? Because even Klee has never heard of him. He's probably just some weirdo. I went to go find Albedo, but he's not home, so I thought of
Aku
you.
pikir kamu deh.
Let me read you the letter that Dodo King wrote.
Dodo King.
Wicked girl of flame, I am of the Dodo clan. Klee can't read this part. In the name of Dodo King, you are not
Jadi
qualified
keluarga
to become
Dodoko.
Dodoko's new
Ini
family.
aja halus. Orang-orang mangsa kabeh terlibat.
You
Wah,
bring
Ipan iya.
Dodoko to the Golden Apple Archipelago, light for, except the, I don't know some of these words. Let Paimon have a look. This word is overlord,
berarti
which
adalah
means
bagian yang
he's
paling
the most
berkuasa dan
powerful guy around, and what he
Ya.
says goes.
Nyalakan
part
suara mengecek
Light
gerbang
for
pengadilan
beacons
mungkin
and
maksudnya
knock
buat
upon the
menerima semacam
childless. The
tantangan
last word is arbitrate, which,
menghakimi.
it's nothing good anyway. He'll judge and criticize you while pretending to be the good guy.
Mengembalikan Dodoko.
Dodoko is my bestest friend, so I'll never but... He said he's the strongest of the Dodo clan.
Oke, guys lo Bandung ngajakan main Mobile Legends
Could the
wae.
Dodo clan
Kayak
be
main, Den.
Dodoko's family?
Penting main.
From the names, it seems like it.
Orang hayang rank tadi nama.
Where is this Golden
Kurang ngeteng aja
Apple
baru dak.
Archipelago?
Limaan wae.
I don't know. What?
Hayang ngajaran lab
Oh,
eta.
this is also the first time
Kepikiran
Klee
tinggal
has heard
seminggu
of the
terakhir,
Golden
Wel.
Apple Archipelago. Golden
On
Apple
atuh lagi di tas,
Archipelago.
guys.
Golden Apple
It's
Archipelago.
probably an island with lots of apples. The only things written on the letter were what Klee
Iya,
just
Mi.
read out to us.
Lumayan nih naik deh Mi.
And there's no signature.
Gitu wae, setik-setik we.
Did this letter come with an envelope? Nope.
Penting
I
isi
don't know. It
tapi
suddenly
geus
appeared.
matian
Dodo
nih.
King,
Nah,
Dodo
geus matian.
Clan.
Geus
If
nambahan
Paimon
lain
remembers
orangan.
correctly, Dodoko is the toy hanging on Klee's backpack, right? No,
Setik-setik we
Dodoko is
tong
my
ngarau ke
bestest
siku.
friend, not some toy.
Gun,
Yo.
Right. What
kamari
a
teh
magical
rek meuli naon eta teh
creature
gerinda
Dodoko is.
potong.
But all this sudden talk about family and whatnot is pretty strange. If it's just a
Naon
prank,
gun
then we
mereka
should
situ
ignore it.
butuh.
No way! I'll never
Orang
admit
sih sebenarnya
defeat.
ini mah
I
butuh gun
have
sok
to
meuli
go
gun
there,
kayak jagoan ka urang.
We've never even heard of such a place. Mr. Honorary Knight, you know what to do,
Kayu.
right? Klee believes
Si bor,
in you.
mesin bor gini.
Even if we did know what to
Dan
do.
wis dimodif lagi dan
I'm begging you,
kedudukan
please,
ke
please help me.
karena gaji
Paimon feels like if we don't agree
kedudukan
to help,
termotong
she'll
kayu
go off on her own. That'd be
ngoet
dangerous.
terus dan
Rather than letting Clay go adventuring off by herself, be
luasannya
better if we accompany her.
si pesona
Oh, please,
Oh,
please.
nah, kurang pageuh.
Ah,
teuing padahal
say
geus
no
pageuh
after
gue
seeing
jelag
you try
si
so
ieu teh
hard. But since we're going together, you need to be
non
well behaved and not run off by yourself.
dudukan anu
Okay,
asup ka nu bau.
as per usual, let's start by asking around for some info. Let's walk around the city and ask some people who might know something about the situation.
Ih, tanya tentang pulau legendaris. Oke. Sebelah.
Cyrus, we want to ask you about a place. You'll know it, won't you? Won't you?
Oh? The little adventurer looks troubled.
You could say that. Basically, we want to find a certain archipelago, but it seems no one's ever even heard of it. So we came here to ask you, a seasoned adventurer.
If you seek unknown lands or adventuring knowledge, then you've come to the... What kind of archipelago are you on?
It has lots of small islands on the sea. It's called the Golden Apple Archipelago.
Golden Apple Archipelago. You're all amazing. You've managed to...
What? Even you...
Indeed, indeed. The land of Tevat is immense. No person can walk its entire breadth. But do not fear, dear friends. You must have the courage to venture into the unknown.
Who would have thought that even Cyrus, the branch master of the Adventurers Guild, wouldn't know anything? Could it be that these islands don't exist? Oh, how can this be?
Duduk kok. Ya.
Today's recommendation is the steak. Marjorie here might have heard some strange things. After all, souvenirs do come in all shapes and sizes from a variety of places.
Strange things? What do you mean?
Do you know about the Golden Apple Archipelago? It's made up of lots of small islands and located somewhere in the sea.
Aren't all archipelagos made of small islands and situated at sea?
That's right. Oh, right. Then let Paimon ask a different question. Are there archipelagos in Mondstadt?
Not as far as I know. You've seen a map of Mondstadt, haven't you? All known islands are already charted, so check it out. Generally speaking, maps will faithfully record the land's topography. For most people, if it's not on a map, it doesn't exist.
Mondstadt's map doesn't show any, so that must mean there are none. A place that doesn't exist? Sounds about right. Oh, how could that be?
Pindah pulau.
No. Paimon meant that we
Paparahuan ya,
should
geus
go
paparahuan
find
nih.
other people to ask.
Naik si gitu.
Lah mah jika nama orang pasang wae kitunya wifi najan teu kenceng-kenceng teuing daripada kieu siksa.
Saklen
Sabaraha anu mahal teh ya eta.
200 teh ngan 2. Jadi CM juga hitungan teh juga CM teh sape nih.
Uploadnya sabaraha asna.
Tanya teuing kudu
Tanya ngobrol heula we atuh.
Mr. Huffman, do you know about the Golden Apple Archipelago?
pisan bos.
It's on the sea.
Oh, Selina.
A golden apple archipelago on the sea?
Tarlan itu.
Kamu yang naik haji,
This is the first I've heard of
naik
it.
haji.
Are they islands that grow many apples?
Grow
So
many
you
apple?
also don't know?
Ganti gun ya.
Given
Nyediakan paket
I do-
nate
It's okay.
10,
I
gitu,
forgive you.
20.
Huh? Let's go ask some.
Atau minimal 5 MB gitunya sudah gitu.
Looks like the
Tete,
people of
gigi buat
Mondstadt
ilu,
don't
ini
know
pakai tangan,
anything
apa?
about the place in this letter. Clee, is there anyone you can think of that you don't get along with? Would there be anyone who'd write a letter to scare you?
No, I love everyone very much, and everyone loves Clee very much.
Paimon thinks so too.
So it can't be a prank.
Tidak ada yang terjadi klik kok.
Ya
It's
mah rek
not
ulin
a
ka ditu ge nya.
prank.
Hese,
Yet no
duit
one
mah pake deui, pake deui.
Right! We should ask Lisa about this kind of thing.
Oh, Miss Lisa!
Let's go to the library.
Lisa.
Naon ya, urusan duit ya, jika na Starlan ya.
Nah. Kalau urusan duit ini
Tuh mida aing main mah. Ayo atuh turun deui ke 80, ngara dibeli di ku urang.
mana bisa kutu tante ulang tahun si tante ya.
Oh, well, if it isn't Cutie, Paimon, and Clee,
Miss Lisa, can
and Archipelago.
Dodo King told Clee to go to the Golden Apple Arc.
Don't worry, Clee. Let Paimon
Tulisan dengan surat kepulauan.
Let me get this straight. To determine if Clee is worthy of becoming Dodoko's family, the ruler of the Dodo clan, does that sum it up?
Yes, I have to go.
And you, Cutie, sought me out to help Clee find the location of this Golden Apple Archipelago, correct? How sweet of you to say. Then I have no choice but to assist you in earnest. Clee, can you show me that letter?
Okay.
Though there's little information written upon the letter,
other methods.
The letter contains faint elemental traces that seem more like a hint than anything else.
Oh, right. Why didn't we think of that? Let's... Did you find anything?
Most of the content on the reverse page was applied via elemental power. Here's a pen. Cutie, can I trouble you to copy down what you see with your elemental sight?
Done!
The information on the reverse page is now clear. This drawing is likely of the Golden Apple Arc.
A ton of small islands floating by themselves in the... like they appeared out of thin air.
Paimon, you might be right.
I don't understand what you mean.
I've read every single book within this library's walls. A mysterious archipelago enveloped by storms and dense fog, belonging to no nation. Many years ago, a fleet from Mondstadt encountered some islands at sea. Reportedly, there were torrential rain. The islands weren't far, but no matter how much they sailed, they never grew closer.
Whoa!
Unfortunately, the books do not record the location of these islands. I'm afraid that if you want more information, you'll
and Paimon thought Lisa...
I am but a librarian who prefers to stay inside with her books. Clee, do you really want to go to those islands? It might be a very scary place.
Yes, I would.
My, how brave. Far be it from...
Clee, you're not...
I'm scared, but not being able to be Dodoko is very important to me. I'll need to ask for some time off.
Time off?
That's right. I'm a knight of Favonius. Master Jean told...
You're going to ask for time off. Now?
Cutie, judging by the look on your face, you have an idea, don't you? It'll be up to you to get Jean's approval.
Cara dengan Jin.
Bisa nembak. Anjir, Hesen mengendarai kapal.
Thank you for coming on such short notice, Honorable. To make a long story short, there's a particular matter at hand that the Knights requires your assistance with. Yes, it has been one thing after another recently. I have recently received multiple reports from the Knights of someone within the Lawrence clan having close dealings with the
Fatui? But who are the...
There was a dark period in Mondstadt's history when the aristocracy ruled over the city. The hard-won freedom that followed with the fall of Decorabian was the first Dandelion Knight, Vanessa, spearheaded the revolution that overthrew the aristocrats that had oppressed the people.
Oh, Paimon get...
We suspect as much, though we have yet to... Unfortunately, the Knights of Favonius and we've already considered every possible way of resolving our differences. No matter what stance we take when dealing with them, the outcome is always the same. We could come knocking on their door on the grounds of a search warrant, but if the investigation were to come up empty, all of our past efforts would have been wasted. You are in fact the best candidate to but you need not emphasize your role as the honorary. Once you come to friendly terms with the Lawrence clan, you should be in a good position to learn more.
Whoa, leave it to Master Jean to come up with such a...
Perhaps such plans have become second nature. The name of the Lawrence clan member in question is Schubert. It is said that he is difficult to get along with. Thanks again for your help. If you run into any snags along...
Ombak tidak akan kembali ke laut. Nah bicara dengan Jin deui.
Tentang itu main urang. Barunya ieu BS ini urang.
Nah bicara dengan Jin deui. Mana si Jin?
Schubert can be quite touchy, but as long as... Schubert can be quite... But as long as...
Nah, bicara dengan Jin deui. Terdapat karakter yang sedang menjalankan quest tidak dapat menjalankan quest. Nah, ganti si Bennett gitu. Oh ya, Pichel.
The threads of your fate lie in my hands.
Nah, iya na cara turun tina kapal mah. Oh, spasi.
Sudah dapat menjalankan quest maksudnya. Jin sedang sibuk menyelesaikan quest.
Oh, aya quest nu eta mana quest nu can selesai.
Mana nya? Masa lalu gitu. Dunia basa-basi dalam poci naon ieu?
Kumpul kas ya.
Ke mana? Den?
Bye bye.
Yo. Quest mana sih ya? Poho orang udah jalankan quest lain heula.
No aya sejen we.
Iya sih. Saya juga teh gara-gara si Bennett. Iya.
You want me on your...
Huh? Who are you?
Hello.
Kami datang untuk...
Hello? Did I hear you correct? Huh. Given that I don't recognize you, I can only assume that you are a traveler of some variety. I'll have you know that you are speaking with the Schubert Lawrence. If you wish to address me, you'd best consider your words more carefully. Such now, if you're somehow capable of understanding anything I've said, then you will get...
That's etiquette? I've never heard of something so complicated before.
In former times, when people knew their place and respected traditions, such conduct was only basic courtesy when greeting a and neglecting your manners would result in a swift whipping. But look at the world now.
Dengar yang telah
Rude.
melewatkan
What did
begitu.
you say? You dare question the dignity of the nobility? I'll have you know that though the Lawrence clan is in decline, myself and others of noble blood are looking for a chance. Just look around. The people are unruly and undisciplined. Save your words. I find your manners and bearing repulsive. I have nothing besides. I am in no way up now. I have more pressing matters to attend.
So this is what Master Jean meant by difficult to get along with. Let's head back and talk things over with her.
Sulit diatur. Klan Loren. Kudu gebuk-gebuk tangkal ya nama ya tangkal teh. Nah si Ember dia
It isn't the honorary knight. I'm just on my way out to gather some intel. I didn't expect to run into you here. Huh? Judging by your expression, you must have run into some trouble.
Master Jean tasked us with a special assignment, but things seem to have run aground for the moment.
No need to get down on yourself. Sometimes things just don't turn out as planned. Even I can't guarantee useful intel every time I'm dispatched. You just have to keep at it and never give up. Hey, why don't you let me try to help? What's the problem?
Master Jean asked us to build a connection with someone named Shub, but it turns out that he's a peculiar character.
Aha, Schubert! I know him. Let me guess. He said you didn't have any manners. I've been on the receiving end of his lectures many a time.
You mean everyone in the Lawrence clan?
As aristocrats, they believe there should be a certain distance between themselves and common folk. I understand their... However, there is one exception among the Lawrence clan.
Buddy?
That's right. Not only is she from the Lawrence clan, but she's also captain of the Knights of Favonia's 4th company. Eula is special. She's not quite like the other members of her clan. She has her own beliefs and it shows. In other words, she doesn't really adhere to the strict rules and conventions of her family. However, she's still quite knowledgeable about dealing with the Lawrences. I'm sure you'll see what I mean if you meet her.
That's strange. If Eula is a member of the Lawrence clan, then why would Master Jean choose us for the
bisa
clan?
lewat-lewat.
Couldn't she just ask Eula?
Well, it's a little complicated. Basically, the Lawrence clan is frowned upon the fact that Eula joined the Knights. Her family members don't particularly care for her. In their eyes, Eula is nothing but a traitor to the family. She's very easy to get along with. Just explain the situation, and I'm sure... In fact, I think she's out in the wilderness on patrol this morning. You should be able to find her around Storm Bear Mountains.
Thanks, Amber. All right, you heard her.
Good luck, you two.
Cari
I've got my
Eula.
own matters to investigate.
Cari Eula.
Who would have guessed the Knights have a member of the Lawrence clan? Well, if you want to learn about the
Terenet, terenet, terenenet. Ting. Sayang sikli, tapi tebut tuh karakter DPS Pyro teh urang loba teuing.
The Fatui! What are they doing here? Is that why Eula was sent on patrol here? Let's fight first and talk later!
Oh. Lemet. Lemet. Mana? Alah, tenang. Ajar.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Written in the stars!
Joy. Iki wepret. Jadi si Eula heul.
Jangan wes keuteuhnya.
Nyambung soalnya ceritanya.
You don't think twice before reaching for your sword, do you? Do you have any idea how long? And now you get to stake a claim. You think you're stronger because you got to them first?
What?
That's right. I heard the commotion and came as swiftly as I could, only to find you two already. If I didn't make my move, you would have been able. Still, I'm glad you're unscathed. Confronting that number of Fatui at once.
Sorry, I'm
Concern? Why would I be concerned for the safety of my arch enemy?
arch enemies? Wait a minute. You were saying how glad you were that we were unscathed a second ago.
By which I meant, if you were injured, I'd have to escort 2 strangers guilty of stealing my which would mean you'd cause me even more trouble. My vengeance would be swifter still.
Huh? So that's how you see all this?
Yes, that's me.
Hyman thinks she's pretty strange. Although at least we can communicate.
You dare to call someone you've just met strange? Forget the aristocracy. That's rude even by normal standards. Speaking of which, how do you know?
This is the honorary knight of the Knights of Favonius. And speaking of rude, we're trying to investigate an aristocrat. He's so obsessed with etiquette that he's not.
I understand now.
Oh, pamananya.
That's my uncle, all right. But why do you mean to investigate him?
Lawrence.
I see. You have some nerve to faming a family.
No. This is an assignment from Master Jean. It's just an investigation, that's all.
To the everyday citizens of Mondstadt, everyone in the Lawrence clan is scum.
Lawrence clan.
It's hard to avoid such a reputation when you're known as the ruthless ruler.
Oh, so that's what you think of me?
Pembelasanku. Tapi kan aku bilang begitu duluan.
Curious. We've only just met, and you've already given me 3 causes for vengeance. I assume you need me to teach you the conduct of the Lawrence clan. Only then will you finally be able to communicate with my uncle, correct?
That's right. Amber told us to come and talk to you.
Well then, let's begin your training immediately. It'll be easier to train when we're back in Mondstadt. We'll require other people. We can put that aside for now. Besides, if it's the acting Grandmaster's assignment, and Amber's the one who recommended me, I should comply.
Iya. Rinaldo tadinya mau langsung ke yang baru, tapi ternyata mesti nyelesain yang ini dulu aja.
Still, Hyman has met bigger weirdos before.
Gak bisa dilewati story-nya. Kampret.
Ah, you finally arrived. There's no time to spare, so we'll begin with our first lesson.
Wait, hold on. There's something we need to clear up first. Otherwise it'll keep bugging us.
So that's still on your mind, huh? Maybe you're the ones who can't let things go. Don't worry, there's a time and place for exacting vengeance. Besides, I'm not in the mood for any right now. Best save it for later.
You need to be in the right mood for vengeance.
I already have a long list of vengeance to exact. Even if I wanted to begin now, I'd have to start in the right order. Who knows how long it will be before I get to you?
Well, if you have so much to take care of, wouldn't it just be easier to give us a clean slate?
Absolutely not. Stealing my targets, calling me a ruthless ruler, and suspecting my uncle. But you needn't worry, at least not whilst we're investigating this matter. I'm sure you're familiar with the phrase, a man of moral integrity fears no slanderous attack. If Uncle Schubert didn't commit any wrongdoing, then any such investigation will prove fruitless. But if he did commit a wrongful act, then he should bear the full punishment. I'm sure you understand. Good. Now, there are two key points that aristocrats attach great importance to: your manner of speech and your bearing. Let's begin with your manner of speech. Aristocrats have a very unique way of carrying conversation, even with mundane daily topics.
Dari si Eula story-nya panjang.
Already learned some unique
Sekedeng
conversation.
si Eula mah.
Mark my words,
Sekedeng nasib ganjian gua.
Not even close. And besides, it sounds strange.
Hey, Paimon learned it from you.
Sejam
And didn't you say
Wow.
not to call others strange? It seems you don't respect the rules of your own clan.
No, I've no need to trouble myself with such frivolous formalities. Here, allow me to demonstrate. For example, when greeting a friend, you could
Kita harus
say,
mengatakan seperti
"As the
embun
morning
pagi
dew
yang
greets the
fajar
coming
yang
dawn,
datang.
so do
Begitu
I
aku
greet
menyambut
you,
tuh,
my
wahai
dear
temanku yang
friend."
terkasih.
As the morning dew does what now?
However, such a phrase may only be used during the morning hours. Also, the
Manusia
party
yang
with
harus
whom
memiliki
you're
status
speaking
yang
must be
setara
of
denganmu.
approximate.
Anjay.
Morning dew is not uncommon, so it expresses that friendship should not be measured by value, yet also suggests that friendship between aristocrats is pure like water.
Bagus sekali untuk sebuah sapaan kepada
Oh,
teman.
no. You must be prudent with your words. Calling someone a good friend could easily offend them.
But didn't you just say my dear friend in your example? Paimon's confused.
Yes, I did. But you must know in the Lawrence family, dear friend is a set phrase that can only be used towards certain friends with whom one is acquainted, but not particularly close. It sounds much more pleasant to call an acquaintance a dear friend. So another thing to remember, aristocrats are concerned with face and being polite. However, if you were to use dear friend to address an intimate friend, the recipient would think that you were deliberately trying to estrange them. This is only the first step in making a greeting. After addressing one another, you then exchange courtesies.
Buset.
Wait. This is all too abstract. Perhaps it would be better if you...
Very well. Come with me.
Orang bercakap-cakap. Alah. Mana. Norman. Kamaru.
Oh, you're Eula of the Lawrence clan.
You there, lowly
Buset.
laborer. You stand in the presence of a member of the illustrious Lawrence clan. I have word. Please acknowledge the glory bestowed upon thee by the nobility...
Huh? I can't make heads or tails of it.
Hold on. What did they... Whenever a dispute arises, protection of your family's prestige... Got it. As a lowly commoner, you shall maintain absolute reverence when speaking with those under which you so graciously took...
Is everyone from the Lawrence clan so strange? The days of the Lawrence clan's tyranny have long passed. I don't care what you're trying to do. Just beat it. Like I said, I don't care what you're doing. I have nothing to say to any member, and here's a word of advice. I wouldn't be caught dead walking too closely with any one of their like in Mondstadt. If that's all, I'll be going. I'm afraid I won't be able to control myself if we talk any longer.
Hey! Don't leave! Halt! Mark my words, vengeance will be mine!
Wow, the Lawrence name really does carry a terrible reputation.
Never mind him. I could have predicted as much. Let's find someone else.
Angin. Kalian mau?
You there, lowly toiler. You stand in the presence of a member of the illustrious Lawrence clan. I please acknowledge the glory bestowed upon thee by the nobility, and solemnly kneel to the ground with utmost sincerity. Huh? Why don't you respond? According to the custom, I must wait until you kneel completely before I can say the next word. Right. I mustn't look at you too long, or I'll be drawing more attention to our difference in status. Fine. You may spare yourself the formality of kneeling, as it may be a little inconvenient. I shall continue.
Hey, stop bothering me or else I might say something you wouldn't like to hear. And again, I've got no words for anyone from the Lawrence clan.
Again? What's with this attitude?
Yes, I don't think his attitude will change. If I keep grandstanding like this, the outcome won't be good. I'll remember your unwillingness to comply. Mark my words, vengeance will be mine.
Vengeance will be mine. Buset.
You there, lowly worker.
Yeah, I've already heard it all before. Look, just spare me the time. Our answer's always the same. We've got nothing to say to the likes of you. I mean, seriously, can't you just take a hint?
Please calm down. We don't want to cause any trouble.
I know she's a Knight of Favonius, and that the Knights wouldn't misplace their trust, but the name Lawrence carries too much weight with it. Even to this very day, the descendants of the Lawrence clan are still scheming to, and if that wasn't enough, here you are purposefully using their awkward way of speaking just to put on an act? Don't you care for the feelings?
You have a point, but mark my words, this transgression will not go in.
Huh? You want to fight? Listen here, I may be no match for you, but I'll be sure to lodge a complaint with the Knights of Favonius. I'm sorry, but I want her to understand that I'm serious. Listen here, if you don't want things to get more unpleasant...
Forget it. There's no point in quarreling any further. It's all right. This happens quite often. Let's find someone else to talk.
Paimon thinks we should apologize for asking you to demonstrate for us. We had no idea.
What can we do? The Lawrence name is already a dirty word among every household in Mondstadt. Even 3-year-olds know the story. Don't worry. What with me being a Knight of Favonius, they're usually willing to speak a few words with... Perhaps my aristocratic manner of speech provoked them today. Believe me, it's not a big issue.
So this is the way things are normally for you? There's no need for them to direct their anger at you personally.
That's the way things are. Perhaps it's just fate for those who have made mistakes. Accepting punishment is only fair, right? But when your family has committed atrocities, I'm afraid there's no easy path to reconciliation. As memories are carried in the city breeze, the faults of such grievances are passed from one generation to the next. At least I have a means of living a relatively normal life compared to the elders of my family. I have nothing to be discontented about.
Kalau kita akan mengalami hal seperti ini.
Yeah! Why were you so willing to try and demonstrate for us?
Oh, that reminds me. That last person will not escape my vengeance either. Let's leave it at that. Just think of it as something I like to do. But unfortunately, you probably didn't learn much from those conversations. It seems we have no other choice but to find more people to talk to.
No need! Besides, the Traveler's pretty sharp, and nothing gets in our way on an adventure. Paimon thinks we got the gist of it now. Right? Right? We'll just have to roll with it for now. Let's just keep Eula from getting anyone else riled up.
Well then, I'm glad you learned something. You're already halfway toward mastering aristocratic conduct. A proper manner of speech is more aesthetic than anything else. It stems from their taste for refinement. But we must also practice your bearing. I have a very effective way of training for this. Come with me to Dragonspine.
Ah. Jauh. Buset.
Once the snow is thick enough, we can eat it.
Eat it.
It's so cold. Does aristocrat training really need to be done here?
If you wish to truly achieve the dignified conduct of an aristocrat, you must learn to remain composed and elegant even amidst harsh conditions. For example, you can see that part of the path up ahead is quite difficult to traverse. But a well-trained aristocrat would not only effortlessly proceed forward, but do so without a stain on their garment and their...
Paimon thinks we've left the realm of aristocrats and entered the realm of adventuring. Compared to what we've already seen, this should be a piece of cake.
Berasa dengan tantangan semesta.
This is where you can finally apply some of your adventuring knowledge.
You look pretty confident this time. All right, let's get started. Remember, you must be graceful and elegant. Don't get knocked or launched into the air. That would be most unsightly.
Oke. Nah, dia. Selesaikan pelatihan. Hah? Masih. Oh, ulah kena. Anjay.
That won't do. You've exposed your shortcomings. No need to worry. Head back to the starting point and try again.
Jalan dengan ayolah untuk hujan menikmati.
It'll be difficult at first, but the key is to remain patient. Remember, you must be elegant.
Terpukul atau
Don't get
terlebar ke udara.
That won't do. You've exposed your shortcomings. No need to worry. Head back to the starting point and try again.
Hilang heula.
It'll be difficult, remember.
Oke.
Useless.
Yay.
Not bad. A lot better than I had anticipated.
I almost did it, Mom. So, I'm gonna Krats now.
Bangke.
Don't flatter yourselves. We've only just begun. This scenario was relatively simple. In the face of a real battle, one would seldom have a chance to stop and evaluate the situation. There's a ley line monolith just up ahead that will attract nearby monsters. True elegance is the ability to calmly yet swiftly make decisions in the heat of battle. My family set only the highest expectations for me. Let's proceed.
Okay.
This is the ley line monolith. Go.
Wait. Ganti.
Let's finish this swiftly. You should really bring the Knights of Favonius with you next.
Hah?
Botan.
Naon?
Kemana lu?
Gawe.
I'm going in.
Okay.
Well done. Your performance was most, and you managed to remain calm even in these grueling dragonspine surroundings. Given such an outstanding performance, it seems there.
Like Paimon said, adventuring is. So that's it for our.
Hold on. I was commending the traveler's performance just now.
What? You mean
Yes, of course. You were frantically flying and did you even listen to anything I was trying to teach you?
Yeah, that's it.
Whatever the reason, not heeding my instructions. A cause for vengeance, perhaps.
Vengeance will be mine.
Now, drink this.
Huh? What is it?
Certainly not. Didn't you just say that you were freezing?
Oh, you. Are you still planning on the whole vengeance thing?
If I wasn't, then why would I care about you being cold? If you turned into a Paimon popsicle, so, dear friend, don't die on me out here.
Ah! Paimon knew something was off!
All in the name of vengeance. No need to thank me. Now then, given that your training is complete, it's time we return to Mondstadt. Our last step will be preparing a cordial gift to present. I already have something in mind. Let's pay Sarah a visit at Good...
Sarah Good Hunter. Ih. Niat event anyar. Malah.
As long as you stick to your own path, it doesn't matter what Mother Nature throws at you.
Berang oge di kamari gawean heula.
Weh. Ini ketatnya si Eula celanan.
Oh, hey Eula. I see you've met the honorary knight.
We meet again, Amber. Seems we're just bound to run into you these days.
Well, I just got back and was thinking about grabbing a bite at Good Hunter. But now that you're here, why don't we all eat together? Very well. It's been some time since we've last shared a meal together. Come, take a seat. We can discuss my uncle's gift while we eat.
Yes? Is there something else you'd like to order?
Could you please prepare a serving of my uncle's favorite, gebratenes Fleisch mit Sauerkraut? We'll take it as a gift to him later.
Coming right up. It'll take some time to prepare. I'll have it here at the counter once it's ready.
Hold on a moment. Is this satisfying salad also something that Amber ordered?
No, she didn't order it. But because she didn't order any vegetables, I thought I'd throw in a salad on the house. You know, to contrast all the meat dishes.
So, we clearly didn't order this, yet you prepared it without authorization. Mark my words, this transgression will not go unnoticed.
You're gonna take revenge on her for giving us a free salad?
You should know me by now. That's the kind of villainous character I am. Well then, please wait a moment while I get the dish for your uncle started.
Delicious unauthorized delicacies. Sarah will pay.
Why would you choose gebratenes Fleisch mit Sauerkraut as a gift for your uncle?
This dish isn't actually on Good Hunter's menu. Only long-standing patrons such as my uncle would know about the dish. The old aristocrat seemed to...
Because of the sour flavor of the sauerkraut, not too many people are fond of it these days. Eula treated me to the dish once, and I couldn't even finish a bite. I've nicknamed it gebratenes Fleisch mit Vengeance ever since. Ugh.
I never expected us to have such completely different tastes in food. If I weren't in such a good mood, I'd say that constitutes grounds. Of course not. It's hard to find someone in Mondstadt that attracts contempt as much as she does.
It's fine when you're just joking between us, but I'm afraid our honorary knight might misunderstand you. Eula's always talking about vengeance, but that's just how she is. It's nothing you should take too seriously.
But I am serious, and I'll remember every transgression committed against me. It's no wonder so many people dislike you.
Paimon's starting to realize that Eula is actually a very good person. There's no need to be so awkward when you want to say something nice.
Listen, you've never been labeled.
What?
So that's why you wouldn't understand how hard it is for a bad person to try to be good. It's Alright, no need to look so sullen. I'm just kidding. Come on, let's eat. The food is...
Oh, I'm stuffed. I'll see Sarah about the bill.
No need. I've left the mora under the plate. If you try to settle it with her in person, she won't accept payment for the salad. Don't underestimate my ability to exact revenge. Sarah won't get the... Alright, next you should pay my uncle a visit. He has a small camp at the top of the mountain near Springvale.
Aren't you coming with us?
I'm afraid that wouldn't be very convenient for me. It'd be better if you two went alone. Ah, yes. Please do remember to...
I still have more recon to do in the wilderness.
Let's meet again.
Sarah.
Here, the gebratenes Fleisch mit Sauerkraut is ready to go. And by the way, don't worry too much when Eula says strange things.
Paimon's been meaning to ask. No one could stand the sight of Eula when when she was trying, but she seemed to get along fine with you and Amber just now.
The people of Mondstadt don't take kindly to anyone bearing the Lawrence name. They are unable to see past her family. Therefore, they don't actually see Eula for herself. So no matter what Eula tries to do, it's seen as a wrongdoing. It essentially strips the meaning of anything she tries to accomplish.
How come you're able to see Eula differently then?
Well, when she joined the Knights of Favonius, it caused quite an uproar. Many people signed a petition demanding that the Knights reverse. At the same time, numerous members of the Lawrence clan crowded the entrance of the Knights of Favonius.
Oh, so both sides.
That's right. So you can imagine how determined Eula must. But thanks to Grandmaster Varka and the unwavering attitudes of others in the Knights of Favonius, they were able to quell the unrest. In the eyes of the people, she's a stain on the Knights of Favonius. And in the eyes of the Lawrence clan, she's a disgrace to her family. But she simply fulfills her duty as a knight, silently helping one person after another, myself included. People like Eula should be approached with care and understanding. She could stand to be treated a little more fairly. I believe a day will come when things will get better.
Once everything's settled, we should go talk to Eula again. Paimon thinks we know how to communicate.
I'm glad. I think that would make her very happy, though she might not ever admit it. Take care. Please come again.
Okay. Oh ya. Yaudah. KF dong. Maling. Secumbert.
The tent seems to be pretty tattered, but there's a really fancy chair. Could this be another aristocratic custom?
Ah, it's you again. I thought I had rid myself of you two. Magnanimous. Yes, indeed, that is true. Very well. I'm certainly not one to be narrow-minded. I'll overlook...
Wow, this guy thinks so highly of himself.
Dihormatkan untuk bisa berdiri bersamamu di sini. Aku ingin mengungkapkan kenangku untuk kehebatan yang memancarkan.
It appears I have misjudged you. Supreme brilliance. The glory of the nobility that continues to this day. A true loyalist. Impressive. My intentions were to test your humility. It appears you have become well versed in our etiquette.
Oh, so he was testing us. Sheesh, what an ordeal.
Your conduct is satisfactory. I must say, such progress in such a short time is practically unfathomable. If I may ask, from whence did you learn such a civilized manner of speech? Ah, good. Very good. You are bright. And compared with the common folk of Mondstadt, you certainly have potential. If you were of aristocratic blood.
By the way, we brought a gift. Paimon means we would like to present you with a small token of our...
Could this be? Gebratnes Fleisch mit Sauerkraut? It's evident that your sentiment is genuine. As a young person nowadays, only with no small effort could you achieve such a dish. It's been so... Ah, yes. This aroma, just as I remember it. And this exquisite sour flavor. a delicacy that only us noblemen and women could appreciate.
Now even Paimon's starting to wonder what it tastes like.
I acknowledge your genuine goodwill. Such sincerity must certainly imply that you come bearing a request. Wait, so you've come to know of this too? It was meant to be a family secret. Well, considering your meticulous etiquette, you must be a talent of unusual fortitude. Please, come with me. We happen to be in need of to see some friends from a distant land. They have offered their assistance in restoring the law.
So he trusts us solely based on your etiquette.
Well then, let's get going, shall we? You'll understand.
Oh, yeah.
Do you think his friends are the Fatui? Things will get sticky if the Fatui happen to recognize you. What should we do?
Patui. Ih, naon sih? Nah, dia. Klaim batu. Dia.
Think you can bully me?
Stop. Okay. Go.
Huh? Why have you put on a mask all of a sudden?
Dia selayaknya seorang bangsawan memakai topi.
Even if they are powerful, our status is much higher than theirs in the land of Mondstadt, and therefore we shouldn't allow them to admire our true faces so easily. I see.
Good thinking. Paimon thought for sure they'd recognize us.
Let's proceed, shall we? I'll introduce you as my guest.
My guess.
As you'll see in a moment, there are many already helping us. I heard that this area had already been purged once by the Knights of Favonius, but it's the only place around Mondstadt that is well concealed and spacious enough. Although it has fallen into disrepair and does not suit the tastes of the nobility, we simply have to make do for now.
Sorry, can we walk any faster?
Of course not. An aristocrat always moves with grace in his steps. Moving hurriedly is unacceptable.
Tidak bisa diterima.
Aman banget nih ya.
Anjoy.
Ngomongnya.
Secumbat ribet.
As expected, it's the Fatui.
As expected.
Karena kita sering melihat mereka di sekitar kota, mereka pasti sangat kuat.
They must be very powerful.
Nothing more than foreign ruffians with power and the ability to flaunt it.
Sebriji sih bangsawan di Mondstadt tuh.
Favorable business partners.
Si Diluk termasuk bangsawan kan orangnya.
Diluk mas saudagar.
Dagar, non beda.
Hold it right there. Who's this?
Dagar mah no penjual, iya nan pedagang.
If you really must know, they're my guests.
Must know.
If you happen to offend them in even the slightest, then you will be held accountable by the Lawrence clan.
But this matter is of utmost secrecy. We must exercise.
You dare question the ways of a nobleman? I don't have time for this.
No need to sound all high and mighty like that. Fine. You may proceed.
Proceed.
Good thing you're with us. They don't dare to question you.
Of course. That is the benefit of prestige. In past times, it would be a dire offense to speak to a nobleman in such a manner.
Bisa lompat ya. Bang kudu lompat we kada main teh.
And such glory will return to me again before long.
Where have I seen this person before? And who, may I ask, is this? We mustn't bring just any...
This is our new ally that I've recently met. They are completely trustworthy.
Our plans are strictly confidential. It's not wise to bring in an outsider. Furthermore, there's been word that an outlander who joined the Knights of Favonius...
Don't be ridiculous. Besides, my guest is well versed in the Knights of Favonius. Pay no regard to such details. They could never understand the intricacies of our etiquette.
And what about this thing?
You mean Paimon?
Enough! You dare question my word? Need I without the support of the Lawrence clan, you would have all been... You must immediately offer your sincerest apologies to my friend.
Fine. I'll take your word. Now, to the matter at hand. Did you bring the diagram of Mondstadt's defenses as...
Oh, so that's what's going on here.
Yes, of course. Here it is.
Kerjasama.
Let me see. Why is it so poorly drawn? Everything's so squiggly and crooked. And what is this shape supposed to be?
Excuse me? I'll have you know that I went to great lengths to carefully draw... That shape is the symbol of the Knights of...
I see. Crude.
Of course, you needn't worry about that. Don't forget what we agreed upon. The flag of the Lawrence clan will fly right to that building, as well as the whole of Mondstadt below.
Yes, we will both profit from this agreement. There's no use haggling over... We will make good use of the intel you provided. Also, be certain not to divulge our identity. There would be diplomatic consequences.
Don't worry, this matter is only between you and I. And my new friend here. Once this is over, I shall stand atop the Favonius headquarters and rebuke their pathetic rule over... Perfect. Just as it once...
May I remind you once again that we mustn't act rashly.
Very well.
Huh? What are you doing?
That's right! It's the honorary knight and their trusty companion Paimon! We're here to crush your evil schemes into dust! Dust!
So this was all just a ploy to deceive me!
It's your own fault! Who would put so much trust in someone based purely on their manners?
After so much planning, this is how it ends? Huh! We'll see about that!
Just as I expected. I knew I should have never trusted these fools. No matter. We already have the intel we need.
They're running off in different directions. Paimon remembers that this place is a dead end. Let's take care of the Fatui first and then deal with Schubert later. Door is open. Let's go.
Let's go. Yang kali itu kemana sih? Itu kemana?
I'm here.
Tadi kemana? Kemana?
I'm here.
Ini si Eula.
Is that Eula?
Don't touch me! Get out of my way!
It seems we finally caught up with you. This place is crawling with Fatui. Oh, it's you. It seems your investigation went well.
Aha! I see now. So you're the one that taught them our etiquette. Furthermore, there is a rule in our family. Such
yes. Rings a bell. So what?
You have brought shame to our family and ruined...
I know that you poured great efforts into these plans, Uncle. But you are well aware that it was not the right thing to do.
Knight of Favonius? Let's get one thing straight. I am your uncle, and you are a member of the Lawrence Club. You still have a chance. Defeat every Knight of Favonius here. Then I shall plead with the family to spare you and give you a new beginning.
So just to be clear, you want a Knight of Favonius to attack the Knights?
I shall say this one last time. You are not a Knight of Favonius. You are a descendant of the Lawrence clan. The blood of the Lawrence clan flows in your veins.
Since when have I ever complied with the will of...
Why?
If anyone should be angry, it should be me. As a member of the Lawrence clan, had you ever stopped to consider the trouble it would bring to so many people? Had you considered how many enemies you would make trying to keep the plans under wraps?
You dare let...
That's right. In the name of the family that you so dearly revere, Uncle Schubert. I've never experienced the age of glory you always speak of. And I've never understood our family's incessant pursuit of... But I am capable of discerning right from wrong. And I deeply understand the Lawrence clan should never and will never become what you've dreamed it to be.
Oh, the disgrace of it all! How could so...
Things are starting to get pretty hysterical here.
That's enough fuss for today. You two, take him away. The honorary knight and I have other matters to attend to. Given that you've already taken action, I assume you've come across some conclusive...
Hyman took a peek at their diagram. Your uncle had mapped out...
And there was me thinking that he was just another elder of the family. And a lazy one at that. Let's discuss this later. Our first priority is recovering that diagram.
Main si Ula, 1700. Basta.
More speed. More speed.
Yeah.
Beg for mercy. More speed. More speed. Eye for an eye.
Terus. Itu kemana?
I condemn you!
They're here! Stop them!
Answer!
Let me scry! Eye for an eye!
Harden up!
I condemn you! Rack and ruin!
Delve into destiny!
I condemn you! Eye for an eye! Flood of frost!
Meledak.
Written in the stars!
I condemn you!
Buset.
Killjoy, we've only just begun.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Shadows of fate!
I miscalculated.
Rack and ruin!
You need to hurry up.
More speed! I condemn you!
Harden up.
Think you can bully me?
Let me scry! Eye for an eye!
Buset.
Rack and ruin! Shadows of fate!
Counterattack!
Eye for an eye! Huh? Yes! Vengeance will be mine! Let me scry! Rack and ruin!
Vengeance will be mine.
Everybody stand back! Decided by destiny!
I condemn you! More speed. Flood of frost!
I slipped up. This isn't good.
Crush!
Meledak-ledak saya ular resep sebenarnya.
Beg for mercy.
Masih peti dong. Wah, peti di domain deh.
Time to scout.
Bujurna badak sih ulah.
Sempatnya.
Ranger will
Eye
be
for an eye.
mine.
That's where they put the diagram!
This here, huh? I guess there's no other option but to fight! Time for retribution! So soon.
Wih, sakit cuy.
Can't handle your drink, huh?
You dare provoke me! Fatui, come forth and dispose of them!
Rack and ruin!
Delve into destiny!
Eye for an eye! Vengeance will be mine!
Vengeance will be mine.
You can't run from death.
Written in the stars!
Rack and ruin! Let me scry!
Teamwork is dreamwork!
I condemn you!
Buset.
Eye for an eye!
This is trouble. Finally.
Yay, hooray.
This must be it. They may very well have already made it, but without my uncle as their puppet, there'd be no use in them attacking the...
The Fatui wouldn't have relied only on your uncle.
True. But if their plan had hinged purely on taking Mondstadt by force, the Fatui are dishonest, but they wouldn't go as far as to start an open war. Their opposition wouldn't just be Mondstadt alone. Anyway, I'll inform the acting Grandmaster. She'll know how to handle things from here.
Oh yeah! You suddenly appeared at just the right moment.
Yeah, about that. Because you stole my targets by attacking the Fatui, I came to exact my vengeance. You tried to do my job for me, and I'm here to return the favor.
Finally, after all this time, Paimon, in reality, you sensed that something might happen. You were worried about us and your uncle, so you brought a team to take a look.
My purpose was vengeance. Don't twist the story. You don't look too bright, but it turns out you have a knack, and mark my words, I'll remember that.
Hey, what do you mean Paimon doesn't look too...
You have seeded a deep enmity between us. Just you wait. Even if you were to be completely destroyed, I would never forget you.
Bring it on!
Bring it on!
I like your fighting spirit. I'll take this diagram back to the Knights of Favonius and take it from here.
Sure. Well, see you around.
That you will. And make sure not to steal my targets next time.
beres. Lima doang Bergema.
Let's go, let's go.
Naon itu naon putih. Dua lumayan. Putih dong. Gak ada. Oke, sudahlah. Luar domain. Vengeance will be mine. Nah, quest baru. Temui Jin. Benar saja aman. Kampret, Louis. Ayo si Barbara.
Master Jean, I want to ask for some time off because I want to go somewhere.
Mau ke suatu tempat.
Oh, and it's the honorary knight in Paimon as well.
Jauh
been
ya
a while,
kapalan,
How have you
lama.
been? Barbara's
Tadi lanjut kan
also
si Barbara jeung si Jin
How
tanya.
rare.
Kan onechan si Barbara itu teh si Jin kan. Momen persaudaraan
Of
kalian.
course not. Klee, why are you requesting time off all of a sudden?
Klee's going to the Golden Apple Archipelago to meet the Dodo King, or else Dodo King? Take
Bawa
Dodoko
Dodo.
away. He does. I need to prove myself. Mr. Honorary Knight will help me, right?
Traveler, Paimon, is this so? I've never heard of the Golden Apple Archipelago.
I've also never heard of it. Me either. But Miss Lisa said that someone must know.
So it's a place that even Lisa doesn't know? I see. From what you say, it seems to be quite a... I sincerely apologize, but I
Klee
cannot
lucu ya,
approve
hayang
Knight
orang.
Klee's request for time off.
Hanya ke lembar.
Even if these mysterious islands do exist, we cannot determine if they are safe or not.
But if I don't go, Dodoko will be taken away. I don't want to lose Dodoko. Oh, Klee.
Moreover, how do you intend to reach the islands? Without a safe and reliable
Oh. Psst. Honorary Knight. Outside.
Luar.
Can you think of a way to get to the islands?
Nanti si penyair mungkin tahu caranya.
Also thought of him just now. We're on the same wavelength.
Kita memang satu frekuensi deh.
Fenty? Oh, he's a magical bard that Paimon calls Tone Deaf Bard. Can he help me? He's our friend, so he'll definitely help. If he's a friend of the Honorary Knights, then things will work out for sure. We all know how reliable the Honorary Knight is. How about this? I'll try to persuade Master Jean. Klee, trust me, okay? I'll do everything I can to help you. Okay, I can... Wonderful.
Alun-alun depan
Tomorrow
katedral ya.
afternoon, let's all
Tunggu
meet at the
kabar
plaza
baik itu.
outside the
Seperti
cathedral.
berhasil.
You're so dependable. Do your best, Barbara.
Barbara.
But be careful not to get launched into the air or frozen while fighting. That would be most unsightly.
Naon sih itu? Alun-alun 12 sampai 18. Alun-alun teh mana sih?
Ini alun patung Sepenti. Patung Sepenti.
Barbatos.
Patung Amin.
12.30
Time! Let's meet up with Barbara and Clea at the plaza.
Oh itu aja.
We're all here now.
We are here now.
Everyone, over here! Mr. Honorary Knight, Paimon!
Greetings. Yes, it's a long story. Barbara and Lisa have both spoken to me, and there's something that I've realized. Regardless if I approve it or not, Clea will go where she wants to anyway. This is how it has always been.
We all know Clea. Rather than have her run headlong into danger, it's better to agree to her request.
Knight Clea, your request for leave has been approved.
Wow, I'm so excited! However, there are conditions.
In exchange, I will be accompanying everyone to this letter's Golden Apple Archipelago. As for the Knight's affairs, I have entrusted them to Kaya. Work has been busy and I shouldn't leave, but I wouldn't be able to stop worrying about Clea. So, please allow me to travel with you.
All right. There won't be any problems if Master Jean comes with us. Big Sis,
Big Sis.
Master Jean also suggested that I come along.
Big Sis.
Barbados forbid, but I can assist if someone... We're so lucky to have Barbara too! Miss Barbara, Master Jean, you two are so...
Clea, you always say that. Lisa heard that I wanted to accompany everyone to the islands, so she prepared this pouch.
New way? You mean a way to keep Clea?
She said not to open it until we've reached the islands. I think it might be something to use in case of any emergency.
As expected of Miss Lisa, she's been thinking of us this whole time. Anyway, our next step is to find the bard, right? I just asked the people nearby. They said that he hasn't performed at the square today and that he likely went to Windrise. What are we waiting for? Let's...
Si pengamen dong. Jauh si pengamen di Windrise. Mana pengamen? Pengamen si pengamen. Santai.
Fenty, we found you!
If so many people are looking for me, then I suppose it is something important.
This is the map of the islands.
Ah, yes, that place.
Wow,
you really do. So, now they're called the Golden Apple Archipelago, huh? They used to be known as the Har Islands. They're located on a stretch of sea that's particularly difficult for the average person to reach. Not to mention, the area has strong storms and thick fog year-round. Ships can hardly approach the island, let alone dock. Why do you guys wish to go?
I'm going there to meet Dodo King. He said he wants to test Clea to see if she's...
Are you nervous?
A little, but I will not give in. Master Tone Deaf Bard, you must help.
Master Tone Deaf Bard? Interesting.
Is this Paimon's fault?
Fear not. Since you wish it so, Master Tone Deaf Bard will lend a helping hand.
Could you really help us?
Of course. In this world, what is more pure and
main harpa. Tuan pengamen.
What a beautiful sun. Is the wind picking up?
Wait just a moment. He'll be here soon.
Baru hujan, gameplay kurang mah.
That's...
Oh, datang dong. Depan.
This is a secret between us here. So don't tell anyone else.
Ke orang lain.
What are the four winds?
Oh, my dear poet. You have my utmost gratitude for the...
Naik sih ya, sudah paling.
Sure is formal. What wonderful... I'll see you up here. May the winds bless your travels.
Si Fenty ini.
Set. Weekly boss ditaikan. Wey, mantap.
This is as far as I
Hanya
go.
bisa mengantar sampai sini saja. Oke, depalin.
It would be cumbersome for me to proceed further.
Biar waspadalah. Ih, kayak teleport ada dia. Map anyar itu kebuka berarti di mapnya.
Finally made it! Tone Bart sure knows when to pull out all the stops. Suddenly letting us ride over on a dragon? Paimon almost got blown away!
That was my first time riding on a dragon's back. Whew. Is everyone all right?
Yes, I'm fine.
Master Gene? Well, he's a legendary bard of exceptional musical talent who can use his lyre to call.
Whoa, even Master Gene is pretty quick on the spot.
Untuk mengurus anak buah.
What an impressive person. We must properly thank him when we return.
Agreed. In any case, what are these islands? The weather is dreadful, the fog is thick, and visibility is low. Just like
we should be extra careful.
Traveler, Paimon, what else does the letter say?
Oh, Paimon remembers. It read, "Wicked girl of flame, I am of the Dodo clan as its overlord. Unless you bring Dodoko to the Golden Apple Archipelago, light the 4 beacons, and knock upon the trialist." 4 beacons? Does that mean he wants us to find something that emits light? Now that you mention it, doesn't it seem like it's a little less foggy here than the surrounding area?
Looking carefully, that indeed appears to be the case. Could the clearing of the fog be related to this device?
Don't you think it looks familiar? Pretty similar to the portable waypoints we've used before. Crafting portable waypoints requires luminescent spines, so they can also function as a source of light. So if this device here seems like it can dissipate fog, maybe it's a similar kind of device. Light 4 beacons and knock upon the trialist gate.
There's already one lit device here. It appears that we need to find the other 3 and light them up as well.
Yes, tadi.
What's that?
Tadi orang langsung sombong kasih Romi.
Tumben barang kene asup di diskon sekarang teh.
Looks like something's down there.
Like sombong,
Let's take a closer look.
Di mana sih teh di nomad teh? Di mana sih? Broken Isle, Twinning Isle. Di mana sih di nomad?
Beda map.
Beda mapnya. Golden Archipelago. Beda peta. Ini naon ya? Beda benua alurnya semua sih.
Tapi masih kena monster.
Buset. Luas. Ini naon iya? Keong Bergema kudu ngumpulkeun ieu kan ya.
General's a good guy. He protects us.
Melindungi kita semua.
I've told you, it's too dangerous. Hey!
Senok.
Kudu ngumpulkeun sabaraha 25 keong gitu. Ya, baju si Berbera tuh.
Oh, si Barbara mah dibara gratis. Oh, 24.
A boat?
It looks as if someone has been awaiting our...
Are we really supposed to sail in such terrible weather?
I'm afraid that appears to be the intention. Everything about these islands is a mystery.
Ome TV payu kene.
Ome TV. Oh. Rame lah meureun da loba konten menarik kami.
Muncul ieu dieu nanti. Oh, mau agama ayeuna mah euy.
Wah, sensitif. Nah, itu kan pergi belajar kamu bisa memanggil dari tadi webpoint kapangan tapi satu kapal orang memiliki satu wanita.
Iya wae mau agama.
Tapi akan masih keluar di seluruh ditembakkan. Tahan tombol.
Turki ya nama.
Untuk tim layan meninggalkan.
Aduh.
Sini dia.
Mang Idoy eueuh euy.
Nongol.
Kebut nyebar tidak suka nih Geo. Akan tersesat di tengah kebut kalau tidak berhati-hati. Suat cahaya mengapung di pekan sangatnya penting dalam penerangan suat.
Kenapa ini?
Kudu ke mana sih orang teh itu?
Iya nya mukaan hungkul eta nih, mukaan hungkul nun ngaran teh. Mukaan hungkul waypoint.
Kapalnya nih unik. Wajir, kinang sih ya. Bisa nembak dong.
Iya iya. Siapa? Yang itu.
Bisa dibawa tuh itu teh. Oh, bisa. Bisa mundur dong GG.
Bisa ngedas dong. Nangan kamu.
Ini yang naon sih ya. Lampu-lampu di laut ya jangan naon.
Tunjuk arah.
Ya.
Burn!
Burn. Nah, naon sih? Masak lah. Gue sewiji dapat las deh. Teboga dep iye.
Oh, keongnya ini karek maneh dua orang.
Isukan dan beres-beresnya. Terus enak ke mana aja. Ganos GG. Ini kudu diaktifkan teh. Oh iya. Ka dieu we. Ka broken is ya twinning is heula ikuti. Ih, ngebut dong. Dejavu Tebar Cipen
Dejavu lebih ngerti kemana itu
namun di tepat boga kapal kia lumayan ya benang keong di dia keong menemukan keong.
Shadows of fate.
Kok bisa naik?
Iya. Ya. Saya pernah ke kantor Megapisan kan?
Kan. Udah kenal nih.
Nanyakan udah deket di mana gitu.
Nah, udah nanyakan.
Ya, baik.
Rek naikkan speed.
Teu dianggap euy by phone mah euy. Urang minta ganti router oge teu didenge nya.
How time flies.
Sabaraha kali urang nelpon ieu cek urang teh router urang teu bisa ngawifi. Oh gitu, cenah di restart kumanehna teh routerna teu jalan deui geus we.
Goodness.
Lainna diganti pas itu
Someone's
pareup
growing
deui
up
teu lila
fast,
teh.
aren't they? You're not a small child
Percayaeun
anymore.
kita nanti hirup nanti lamun hurungna wipina teh teu lila gitu. Baru kan orang teh iya we ngabobodo.
Anakku tersayang ke tempat nanimu ini, kamu sudah jauh lebih besar.
Now, what do you think
Bari
this
hayang
might
naikeun,
be?
bari hayang ngaganti router.
It's a family heirloom.
Jangan kan walaupun
Grandma's
speed urang
ancestors
download
brought it with
hari
them when they
tapi
came here many years
error
ago.
gitu.
One river flowing down the
Jaringan lokal ngelag ya.
Temukan dan nyalakan.
Fate is upon you.
Benang bicara oksigen.
Time for retribution!
Everybody stand back! Sketch! Delved into destiny.
Verdict is
Mati kau. Area Primo kemana itu? Tina ada set.
Lumayan, cuma gue receh.
Gesek receh ke. Iya naon sih.
Oke.
Temukan menyalakan 3 perangkat. Ayo Keong di dia. Cukup Keong gitu.
Dengan manggihan 2 Keong.
Bukan pulau-pulau.
Di mau
Iya, teleport. Wah, jauh. Jauh banget. Cerita ke naon sih Keong teh orang penasaran.
Enggak beda-beda.
Ya, tentang anak Baba masa lalu si Iter.
Oh, beda-beda Mi. Aya balada kepergian. Kan itu aya sabalah. Aya masa lalu di pulau, aya pahlawanku. 5 genep 7, aya 7 cerita.
Tekan heula teleport na. Training isolate.
The surrounding fog seems to have lifted. Lighting these devices is really useful.
Mana? Oh iya Keong. Keong bergema.
Hey, guess what?
Grandma gave me a
tentang
gift. Wanna
nenek.
see it?
Ini kasih aku sebuah hadiah.
Here.
Kamu lihat ini dia.
Grandma says it comes
Kata
from the
nenek boneka
world
berasal dari
outside.
dunia.
She says our
Waduh,
ancestors brought it to the island when they
wow,
first
ini
came
baru
here.
kita
Oh, and she taught me a nursery rhyme too. Four winds bring the
tempat angin
sound of joy.
membawa suara kebahagiaan.
Ayo, kita tembakin.
Balon segala lumayan tos peti receh lumayan 2. Let's go. Oh itu peti ya Allah.
Let me scribe. Written in the stars.
Time for retribution.
Oh shit. Oh yeah.
Ini feeling digigit-gigit.
Ayam. Siap. Ini nyantai karunya.
Anu keur di ieu nya aya
di ujung 2an.
Bapak lawan jadi tembak.
Rek tega da kumaha kebiasaan. Hit. Pulaunya sebiji sih pulau Pak.
Pilu pulaunya.
Waperdair Weapon.
Senjata lumayan.
Tadi lah ya.
Liatin.
Waperdair Weapon teh jangan naon sih. Oh manggil parahunya. Jika broken islet ikuti. Tetet aja manos dong. Kapalnya gigi.
Biasa memang kesok aya di map iya non di map Genshin gini tunjuk si Keong ngaraya di mana
sabriji sih sapoe teh
bebas nih random ya oke nu per orang menang seberapa gitu random dah acak si Keong teh urang nu ieu nu dina nu hijina menang karek menang 2 3 ngumpulkeun anemoculus geoculus
isam Serat. Serat. Ya mak. Lihat. Teleport. Broken Isley.
The surrounding area is gradually becoming clearer. Let's go and find the last one.
Buka satu lagi. Ya bangkong hijau, bangkong biru. Isley mana Isley? Masih.
Oh, petunjuk.
Ignatius Isley. Bro, kebut, gaspol.
Dan ada batu kristal.
Gaspol, gaspol. Gaspol. Ding. Naon eta? Naon sih meletup-letup?
Juga gelembung eta.
Gelembung di laut.
Kita naon dah. Biar tinggal. Dah. Gupek gelep.
Mana?
Peti. Ayo lah sih.
Delve into death.
Wow.
Look at you, Boozle. I'm going in.
Karunya dong. Aduh, you're... Bisa dihancurkan. Ayo.
Time for retribution.
Tuh hancur kampret. Iya. Gas. Keluar cahaya sudah diaktifkan. Ih, keren ya. Ya energina kunaon kapal teh nya.
Eta menang lah ieu nanong. Pemulihan si kapalnya sini menang repair.
Tinggal keluar asup deui, langsung full deui.
Tapi lila lamun jiga kitu mami Kan misinya kudu dihancurkan ditembakan. Dibere toolbox-na ke ngomean kapal.
We found all the devices! Oh, let's go someplace higher up and get a view of our surroundings. Think you can bully me?
Terus.
Where'd that come from?
Ya Allah, sakit. Naon sih misina itu teh?
Map.
Hey, guess what? Grandma gave me a gift.
Orang kami karek manggih mana itu? Kedua encan, ketiga encan, karek kaopat. Balon-balon ya. Kahiji karek 2, kaopat karek hiji. Keong, kelas balik keong. Aku tidak mengerti, ngecek hadiah. Oh, can aya satu pun dong. Kumpulkan 4 keong. Karek tilu. Nggak gacha saha mana yang barbara genap.
Meh barbara. Hayang-hayangnya kabita di genuannya barbarana geunaheun.
Oke, gabungan.
Is kapake ini.
Iya dong, keong kelem. Oke, terus orang kudu ka mana itu kukuringannya gitu.
Bukan.
Ya Allah. Diluka. Konyol. Maafkan saya, diluka. Pergi ke dataran tinggi untuk memastikan situasi. Oke.
Gue yang pakai si Xiao ngenahan ke terekelan.
Oh, nya.
Hemat energi.
Ayo hajar. Peti. Oh. Nakadinya tengapung. Ih, mati dong kampret.
Delves into death.
Ajar. Set.
Burn!
Ayo kita mati. Sus. Mati kau. Iya elah. Rem. Oke, bisa. Kebut. Kenaon sih? Kenaon? Oh, perlu dihancurkan kia berenya itu. Bangunan deh situ.
Hancurkan kapal nih.
kurang tembak. Wah, iya nanya aim iya na kursor gitu. Jika game FPS. Hancurkeun apa ingan tadi teh kumaha. Kurang sok dihadapi wae.
Itu orang bisa ruang ada turun wae ini digelutan.
Digelutan. Abom nom. Euy. Nos. Ngapung dong ngebago jadinya. Sagu ya. Dia dihancurkan ke set rem cuy, rem.
Masih wae.
Masih itu kayak portal. Gas. Masih. Iya.
The fog's
Kabutnya
gone.
hilang.
Oh, it's actually pretty scenic here.
The 4 beacons have been lit, but we still don't know what trials may lie ahead.
The weather's so nice.
So nice.
I know we can't afford to drop our guard, but I can't help but enjoy the summer. I want to catch fish.
Klee, this isn't Mondstadt. Please be careful.
Oh, I understand. Paimon, after we deal with Dodo King together, we can go catch some fish. Okay, sure, whatever you say.
Who or what exactly is Dodo King? Yes, it is also my first time here. This may not sound fair to Klee, but my primary duty is to protect everyone. Finding this overlord is secondary. Also, the sudden appearance of this letter, these islands that are inaccessible by ordinary people, it's too much of a coincidence. Why would this sort of invitation be sent to a child?
It's truly unbelievable. I also mustn't be careless. Well, what are we all waiting for? Let's start exploring the area.
Paimon's right. We should take advantage of the clear weather to reassess our situation.
Even on a mysterious island, I have no worries as long as you're here. So, should we go swimming first?
Swimming?
Barbara is always happy-go-lucky when she's traveler. Please feel free to explore. I'll be at the ready if there is any sign of danger. I hope this island doesn't give us too much trouble.
Pulau misterius, perjalanan tak terduga bersambung. Datang kamu siapkan meriam tembak ke pulau akan diminta untuk menjaga laut tadi serangan monster. Bersenjata. Kumpulkan 200 sini bagi tantangan. Oke. Dodoket. Mana sih? Kita ya. Ayo kemah dong. Oh iya kerang.
We can't let the size of the ocean intimidate us. We have to at least try.
You think we haven't tried before? We can't afford to lose anyone else.
Sih, Jessica telah mencoba. Halo.
Emang Den.
Beres main ML teh.
Bocoran.
Ini naon sih ieu? Gas. Ding 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 ding. Teka dia ambil lumayan 60 primogem. Karek opat keongna orang kampret.
Sewa.
We can't let the size of the...
Yo, tebenan Mas.
Huai gerasa re. Set, rem. Tembak. Yak. Set. Asyik. Wah. Ayo darahan ya kapalnya. Tebenang. Mampus.
Ini.
Oi.
Jempe wae.
Iya nasi teh. Oh iya, nasi.
Ini orang berawal. Kurungkeun Discord mah daya. Kirit atuh. Gua tadi Discord.
Oke keluar.
Bolosan kena muka sosial media pada Discord mah.
Bolosan kena muka IG.
Jadi eta IG
Oke keluar.
Dina emang.
Kalahkan semua musuh.
Yang jadi
Nah, ngapung. Gitu dong ngapung. Ajar. Mati kau. Pasti.
Let me scry. Everybody stand back. Shake your hands.
Great.
Fate is upon you.
Ya, bersinar. Menasup ke putaran eta kumaha teh? Gun?
sedot.
Hah? Kasedot ke mana? Tegera.
Kurang
Di match. Kumpulkan 200 lumayan. Kumpulkan 200, kumpulkan 1000. Jauh cuy. Jauh. Keliling jadi bajak laut. Gasken. Oh itu peti. Ada peti. Tembak. Sebenarnya. Khawatir. Set, rem. Mana. Naik. Jujur ditembak dong. Gas. Physical damage jadinya. Arun. Oh sih.
Time for retribution.
Mantul. Awal masak. Repair kapalnya kumaha sih? Sorangan dah nge-repair sorangan.
Ya nge-repair.
Tembak. Tekan semua musuh. Oke. Tembak. Aku sakit tuh. Oke. Bagus. Selalu kia licretna terame ya. Tembakan deh. Mana semua musuh kok itu dong? Non ya. Masih ya.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Verdict is
Bisa 200 Keong lumayan. Masa gitu. Nah, nonton orang gak gitu. Yo. Hihihi. Cus. Nu aya kubahan kumaha tuh tadi?
Aya kubahan. Ting urang encan ya, can diterusin gitu.
Make iya. Asa balap mobil we disepasi.
Bak energi langsung ngedown nih.
Doang. Musuhnya Upgrade.
Decided by destiny.
Decided by destiny.
Time for retribution!
Where my buat? Buat. Jangan sih ya. Keong tanya. Iya tadi ya. Tadi mah cuy. Buat. Keong, gambar keong. Masih keong. Oh iya.
I've seen it with my own eyes. People disappear into the fog and never return. So please, do not put yourself in danger.
Mana deui? 1, 2.
I'm going in.
Masih. Berjelajah. Oh, ini. Oke. Langsung. Keong.
Tinggal lagi kan orang ya.
nasi kle.
I've seen it.
Nah, coba ini kumaha.
Adventure time.
Terehnya
40.000
channel tapi kan pada lost player bukunya.
Si yang POG kurang level 50 talenta masih kena level 10 damage guys kena 20.000
Kalahkan semua musuh. Nggak kuat sih. Nggak kuat. Set.
Let's light it up!
Shadows of fate. Fate is upon you.
Hey.
Verdict
Nggak kena laresin kok.
Ultina Ambar tema sakedeung itu kan. Ultina si Ambar asa sakedeung.
Itu pernah ngapain?
Dina uji coba si Ambar.
Macam ni.
Victory! Den? Main terjempe wae malon.
Laun cara mana nanya? Cara laun. Iya non, tidak semangat.
Tadi mana suaranya biasa aja.
Set. Sikal di med yang sangat lama. Joy masih
lain tujuan kita berawal.
Oh Joy
burn.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Aduh.
Oh, baturan mana?
Apa kamu? Oh, serot. Aja aja.
Let me scribe.
Keong
ponengna jang naon sih?
Eta jang nuturkeun sikli. Nuturkeun senjata ti sikli.
Decided by destiny.
Oh, jang senjata anu sikli nu anyar nu gratis. cut attack tapi cocok yang si eta yang si Yante. Ngapung-ngapung coy. Ya. Naik. Alah. Ya kuat. Masih kapal tuh. Tembak.
Oh, ngejam tek.
Jadi BP kumpulkan seniskom. BP level hiji. Bajak laut dong. Lah. Burung di tengah-tengah. Kita curang kan kiri dong. Apaan ya tantangan tengah laut itu? Tantangan.
Nyobaan ieu nih anu aya sildan.
Sildan.
Eta yeuna
Oh enggak, jadi ajarkan di tangan tengah laut. Ayo no. Ya ayo ngancurkeun gila kieu. Tembak. Tembak. Oke, galau. Tembak. Tembak. Oh sure. Waraga dia.
Everybody stand back! Delve into destiny. Think you can bully me?
Good.
Let me scry.
On pernian senjata.
Kumpulkan 2000 shiny. Tapi beres itu bisanya sebagian itu ketika buka KB.
Tiga nama bisa. Mana terusan eta?
Kagok. Ya hajar kalian ya. Kalahkan semua musuh. Siap.
Written in the stars.
Written in the stars.
Verdict is...
I'm going in.
Maju.
Iya karena
Naon?
Babak kotak.
Nos awet resin teh di event game mah.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Time for retribution!
Lewat.
Delve into death.
Murah. Naik cuy, naik.
Verdict is...
Fate is upon you. Everybody stand back! Let me...
Oke. Klik. Jadi 2.200
Time for retribution!
Shadows of fate!
Burn!
Berhasil. Berhenti. Nih. Buka apa tadi ya? Oh, di Crown. Crown halau lah beli. Lain sendiri. Crack 5 Keong. Tepat tutupku namanya palin lah. Ih, ping.
Di kanan teh eta kan nyerangnya makan kan?
Heeh. Kenon eta makan terus. Tembakan, tembak. Kayak beres mesin.
Ini mendingan di bantayan heula si Ilikutna. Parahuna sekarat urang dia.
Teamwork is dreamwork, decided by destiny.
Time for retribution! Ha! 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 Ha!
Jangan menyerah. Ayo dilup, kasih yang bagus. Goblet. Ih, katalis dong, menang katalis. Mantap.
Bebas kita mah milih nih.
Tuh iya di Indonesia dapalin.
Oh. Ini saya benernya sih paling cepet.
17 cicil. Oh, boy. Ayo pakai namanya. Balang. Orang gacha teh yang eta hiji. Yang si pisau C5 ya.
Oh iya, yang terini.
Gede.
Nos, ayo nos.
Guess we can rest.
Kita halus.
There?
Si Deron ya. Ampun no kiru video dipasang. Tinggal gerak kecepatannya.
Sejalan warna gelo.
Bahasa poci gede. Bahasa basi poci enggak Gun?
Guys, kita hunkul, kita mah. Minum ikut ngobrol hunkul.
Lila teh.
Kita warnanya hunkul. Nyokot item.
Ha! Ha!
Can't handle your drink. Let me scribe.
Burn! Ha! Ha!
Written in the stars.
Verdict is...
I'm going in.
Burn!
JW 2. Balik ke sih kan teh. Ih, bisa 11.
Jadi no marake banget.
Buat.
The threads of your fate lie in my hands. I created another universe. In fact,
Okay.
shadows of fate. Think you can bully me? By royal decree. Let me scribe.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
I summon thee. Teamwork is dreamwork, decided by destiny. Odds revealed by.
So soon. Can't run
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Can't run.
Sakit dong kamu.
Shadows of fate. Think you can bully me? Diana Special. By royal decree. Reveal the Shadow Raven, let night fall. Let me scry.
No escape.
Oke, sudah cukup, sudah cangkel. Good.
Anjir, asup ka jero ieu deros pisan ah.
Jero naon?
Nu pusaran air.
Yanpai make bloody iya sumberna si Ajdaha. Oke, si Kajuha di mananya? Istilah antara make si Yanpai. Ping gede sudahi. Kalau orang main game. Thank you.
Connect up.